By the time I post it, it will be not the 24th. But anyways, I just woke up, slept outside actually, and I'm in the small village of Dormillouse, which is 1,800 meters in elevation. So which translates to about almost a mile high in elevation right now in the mountains, the Alps. And I'm staying in a chalet. I'm going to try and pan around. I'm on my laptop right now, so it's kind of tricky to tape things, but I'm on the balcony of the chalet. And back here, I think you can see, yes, there's Pirouet, who slept with me last night in my sleeping bag, curled up in my sleeping bag, and hogged my bed. And then if you look over here, the balcony, this is the view I have of the Alps. It's kind of hard for me to show you, but there's the mountains. So it's really quite a view. And at night, since there's no light here at all, when it gets dark, you could see all the stars, and brighter than I've ever seen them before. And my host's name is Charlotte, and Charlotte has a garden down below, which I'll try and show you, which is down there. So pretty much everything we eat here is from the garden, so it's very healthy, which has helped since I'm kind of sick. I don't know if you can tell. I also sound worse because I just woke up, but I had a cold when I got to Giest, which is about half an hour from here, by car that is. And I stayed with my host Guillaume and his housemates, and they were very kind to me when I was sick, and I had to go to the doctor to get some medication, but I think I'll be okay now. So I didn't do a lot for those couple of days, but I decided to come here yesterday, and Guillaume took me by car, and then you can only go so far by car. And after parking, we took about a 45-minute hike to get here, and I'll be here for the next few days, just exploring the mountains and doing some hiking and getting better. After this, I plan to go to Grenoble, which is a train ride away, maybe, I don't know, half a day's train ride, and do some more hiking with my hosts there before heading to Germany. I'm going to try to meet up with my host from Paris, my first host, in Munich. So that's about it for now, but I also just wanted to mention that some interesting things about Dormillouse is there are no cars because it is so high up, and the road that you have to take to get here is really more like a hiking trail. And then it's funny because what they call the main street here is a hiking trail, and the only way to get around is by foot, or if you have a horse you might be able to ride the horse. And Charlotte has 2 horses, a mother and a baby, that we're going to go see today, and I might get to ride the mother horse. What other interesting things? No electricity, so that can be challenging, I'm sure, for the people that live here. And lots of waterfalls around here. I don't think that you can see them, but let me see. Maybe you can. Down that valley there's a little waterfall. But when I went hiking yesterday, I saw a couple huge waterfalls. And it really feels kind of what I would imagine Colorado or Montana to feel like. Except there are tons of marmots here. And I don't know if you know what marmots are, but they're kind of like a huge fat prairie dog. And they're everywhere. So they're really funny to see. The one thing I have to be careful about here is vipers, as in snakes. They're very poisonous and they're very aggressive. And I'd heard about them before, but I didn't even think about them until Charlotte said, be careful where you're walking, because there's vipers here. So